I had to get glasses when I was in 4th grade, and I remember it being very devastating. I felt like it was, from the beginning, definitely not a blessing. And I had basically worn contacts every single day for the last 15 years. It has cost me sleep, it has cost me I can't think of anything positive to say about my eye vision right now. So we actually know someone who won my LASIK surgery a couple years ago, and they went in with my daughter behind my back, which was lovely, I'm not complaining. But totally surprised me. I had no idea this was gonna happen. She came in and handed me a piece of paper and asked me if I would read it, and I thought that it was like a homework assignment, so I said sure, and I set it down on my desk. Like, I think 5 minutes later, she comes back in and said, well, did you read it? And I said, oh, not yet, I will. And so I picked it up and I started reading it, and I think 2 sentences into it, I was crying, and I think it took me quite a while to get through reading it the first time because I couldn't see because I was crying.
There's a lot of great things to say about my mom, so I mean, it was pretty easy to write it.
I've always wanted LASIK. I've always wanted, you know, the ease of being able to see without help. And so I think this is probably the only way I would ever have been able to do it, so I'm very excited. I hope I get it. I was having a really tough week that week. I had, the week before, lost one of my best friends, and so we had just done a funeral, and I mean, life was pretty dark that week. And then I won free LASIK surgery, and I'm going to tell you that was probably the best thing that happened. So it was perfect timing, I think, the way that it all came together.
So the good news, after reviewing all your images and looking at all your notes in the exam, you're a great candidate
Yay!
for laser correction surgery.
Yay, that makes me so happy. I was really scared you were going to tell me I couldn't have it.
Oh, I'm sure you know about.
Yes. Oh man, everything's going to be so much better. It's definitely a hardship not being able to see, so it's going to make, you know, every day easier, from waking up in the morning until when I'm going to bed. Every day is going to be better and easier.
It was exciting to know the outcome of this was gonna make her happy.
I'm very nervous, more nervous than I anticipated being. Hi. That's my main emotion today. This is something I've looked forward to as a possibility for as long as I can remember, and now it's happening. I'm very grateful. Minnesota Eye Consultants, they were just great. They all were very open to having me call them if I had any questions. They checked in to make sure I was ready. I mean, I felt very connected to this place. Dr. Hansen he's very helpful and informative. You know, he calmed my nerves, and I had a lot of questions about the healing time and stuff like that, and he kind of gave me peace of mind, and it was nice that he, you know, called and checked in and you know, wanted to make sure that I was comfortable with everything. I think I've really dreamed about having corrective eye surgery for 7 years straight. You know, it's just been something that's been a far-fetched dream, and I am just so grateful that you know, somehow this is happening for me, and it's possible, and it's happening today. Can I open my eyes yet?
Can you see the clock?
I can see the clock. Wow.
And that's what it's all about, right?
That's amazing. I can see the clock. Everything went great, and I can actually see, which is awesome, and I'm really excited. I probably will get emotional about it later because it's been 30 years since I've been able to actually see without squinting, so that's really amazing for me. It was really fast once I got into the room. Every step of the way they tell you what's happening. 5 minutes later, they're like, you did perfect, you're done. And that was it. It was easy, and it was totally worth it. Minnesota Eye Consultants, thank you so much. We love you.
Okay.
My eyesight has cleared up and I can see perfectly, so I'm very happy to see those changes. It's a huge blessing, and being able to see without any help is something that's more than I imagined it would be. It's great. They're wonderful here at Minnesota Eye Consultants. They have been informative and helpful, and I would highly recommend them to anybody. So we just got back from vacation and we saw a lot of different national monuments and went to a lot of different national parks, and it was really wonderful to, see all those beautiful things with my new vision. Oh, Sierra's wonderful. She is the best thing in my world, and I am so grateful for her, and I love her very much. And thank you, Sierra. Thank you for everyone who voted for me. I love everyone. Thank you, Minnesota Eye Consultants.